it's Kelly Time Cat. My next film review is A Man Called Otto, 2022. Tom Hanks stars in this story, which I gather from the title sequence is based on a Swedish comedy drama with a similar title, except the protagonist is called Ove. Otto is a seriously grouchy individual. There used to be a television series here in the UK called Grumpy Old Men, and it was followed up by another one called Grumpy Old Women. Some people certainly get worn down by the hard knocks that life deals them, and their unhappiness with the world manifests with harsh words, scowls and temper tantrums. There's a very serious underlying message, and before the film starts there was a BBFC warning about the theme of suicide. I don't like it when the subject is treated flippantly, but in this case I felt it was dealt with sensitively, with a lot of compassion overall, and this made it ultimately a very life-affirming film. However, at the start I wasn't sure, as in the opening scene, Otto is in a hardware store buying some rope and quibbling over having to pay for it by the yard rather than the foot. His cantankerous personality continues when he gets up early and does his daily rounds, inspecting the cul-de-sac that he lives on and having a harsh word or two with some of the people who he encounters. Then, at work, his colleagues decide to throw him a retirement party. It's his final day, and you can tell they're very used to his way of being. I did find much of it funny, but I was a bit worried about what was coming next, as he gets home and he rings up the utility companies to close his accounts. "No, I'm not moving," he splutters down the phone. Oh dear. You know there will be an intervention of some sort, otherwise it would be a short and very tragic tale. Some new neighbours, Marisol, played by Mariana Trevino, and Tommy, Manuel Garcia Rulfo, they move in across the street, and this ultimately leads to an extended lease of life. Through flashbacks we get to see how Otto met his wife Sonia, played by Rachel Keller, and how his relationships with neighbours had its ups and downs. I did wonder about how they managed to film flashbacks where Otto was much younger looking, but discovered quite soon that it was actually Tom Hanks' son who plays his younger self. That's great, really made it believable. It wasn't prosthetics to make him look younger, it's actually played by his son. And we also see some of his relationships with other neighbours, which have their ups and downs. There's Jimmy, played by Cameron Britton. There's Anita, played by Juanita Jennings, and Ruben, played by Peter Lawson-Jones. We get some other themes, such as the merciless and often illegal bullying tactics of a local housing developer, seemingly a nationwide one, I think, given the title, Diane America, I think. One of the characters is a survivor of a stroke and now is barely able to communicate except when it really matters. And this element of the story reminded me of I Care a Lot from 2020. There's a positive LGBT theme when a young trans man, played by Mac Bader, reveals how Sonia accepted him when she was his teacher at school. There's the tragedy of miscarriage. There's a condition called hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. Now, all these themes are expertly woven into a heartwarming story that delivers a clear message about the importance of community. I found it a film where 1 minute I'm laughing, the next I'm crying or very close to crying, and I came away from the cinema feeling really satisfied, as the story was lovely, it was thoughtful, and although it's a remake of En Man som heter Ove, it felt a fresh, original and tender approach to a very difficult subject. So I'm going to score it 9 out of 10. Just loved it, just thought it was a really good film, really enjoyed it. If you've seen this film, let me know what you think and put your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.